On January 1st, 1956, the people of Sudan unanimously adopted the fact that they have gotten their independence from British colonialism. The British gave Sudan their independence, and the people of Sudan living here in Western Australia are together celebrating and jollificating about their independence.
The answer is we are here today because this day is a very special day, and we are proud of that to be Sudanese and Australian as well. But we've been suffering a lot, and we've been colonized by British, and there is ages and time to time will be controlled by British, and they control all the power. They control all our men. They took the longest river Nile in the world. They used it, they took the cotton from Sudan, and they divided all our community into different things. All the Sudan streets, they call for down colonization, no separation for one nation. And the unity started, the prosperity started, and some of the people, they start calling, Ana Sudani, I'm a Sudanese, I rise up.
We are right here at Murdoch University. The Committee of African Professionals Australia have been able to bring together the stakeholders of African descent who are professionals here in Australia. They are working together as a think tank to brainstorm on how Africans are going to be recognized for their potentials as professionals here in Australia and in diaspora.
Most of us came because of Tommy. 10 years he's been the national president.
It's very easy for that people who don't believe in your dreams to want to draw you back. If you stay true to your own dream, I'm telling you, anything is achievable. What you see tonight, all these vision and goals and everything, I mean, we've been in the last 10 years, I would say the core values of AP has not changed. We are a professional organization to make sure that we create a professional entity where that entity impact the community. Because if you don't grow yourself personally, you can't impact your outside world. So I believe so much in self-development first. That is why I created APA. I founded APA. I want people to grow themselves first before they can make the impact in the community.
I'm a strong believer that leadership is not a title that we carry. We are constantly dealing with realities in life. And one of those realities we're dealing with is the reality of self. So who you are as a leader. And so I'm a strong believer that first reality, you're the leader. I'm always stressing that you are here for a very limited time. I always remind myself of that belief system. And you got to make the most of time. Second reality is the context you're dealing with, the injustice of society, the generational gaps and factions and fences that have deprived other people of sitting at the table of brotherhood and sisterhood. And so we create the third reality for people. And we work as a team. We build trust in society. We have healthy debates with democratic society based on reasoning and thinking. We commit to things. We hold each other accountable, and we produce results.
The principles of success are always the same. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It involves hard work, dedication, and networking in this country. You can't do it without that. You can't expect maximum returns from minimum effort. We need to be all-inclusive. We need to not be afraid to say, I'm going to hire another African when I'm doing a job. As a community, we have a lot to offer. Our diversity is very important. They need it in WA.
I lived abroad for all of my life. I was taken over when I was 7 months old, grew up in France, went to school in America, came here to Australia 30 years ago. Out of those 30 years, I worked in Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, UK, and so forth, and came back. I never lost my African root. I always consider myself African. It doesn't matter where I go to. We're so educated people because everywhere I've been to, everybody got PhD, got master's degrees and whatever. We can make it here and stand on our own, to show people that, we actually belong into this world, and that we can make a difference as well.
I think why we are here is for one, job creation, prosperity and progress. That is why we left our individual countries to come here. We have a lot of African professionals across different fields. Because you just as you said, you have a rich man and you have a poor man. You can match them together because you know what the needs are and you know what the resources are. Then you can match them together.
A lot of our young ones, they've finished uni, some with high distinctions, but still they don't have jobs in my own community. Some people they finish petroleum, mining, and they are doing security in the night, 5, 7 years, 10 years. So please, we'll support you, but also support us.
So this is an olive branch to people, professionals that want to learn. You see, it doesn't matter where you grew up from, it doesn't matter where you are coming from, but there are certain principles that people have to learn. There are certain attributes that people have to learn on their way.
As the world shrinks and nationalities relocate, it is natural for cultures to come together to seek peace, harmony, and sustainability. To know oneself is to know where one has originally come from. That is why Western television has brought Vibe Nation Stop the Violence to our viewers so they can understand the African people and their way of life.
We are trying to bring other people out of stress. A lot of women, children, and the rest who are separated from their parents or probably from their husband and wife. We are also socially trying to bring them together so that we, fix those issues. We are trying to promote love within our community. How do we do that? We are trying to solve other conflict within us. And our unity is very strong, so that unity here will also stop the violence that is supposed to be here and likewise at home.
I come from West Africa, Ghana. We're doing traditional dress. Very good. I'm very happy today.
My name is Vera Akosia Enyana Mboni. In Ghana, I was living in Lati Junction. Now I'm in Australia. I greet you all. I love you all. I miss Ghana, my homeland. Hey, Ghana, oh say yay.
Hello, Ghana. We're having fun in Australia, and we wish you a happy 60th birthday, Ghana. And we might see you by the end of this year to say hello to your grandma and the rest of the family.
As we can see, we've seen the uniqueness of the African people, their brilliance, their beauty, their intelligence, and the importance of their cultural heritage, which they are sending back to their younger generation. And their younger generation are upholding this, as you all can see, with the cultural dances and every activities they are taking part in. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode of Vibe Nation. Thank you. It's Tony ETC.